the MC is a centerpiece of any given event.
Yes.
He's actually he's the melting point where he brings everyone together and he makes sure that, you know, 1, 2, 3 has been done. I was a stammerer. I was boring.
Wow.
Very
boring.
One day I went to a crusade.
Okay.
For the believers. I went to a crusade and the pastor was like, hey, wale watu ni wagonjwa hapa, touch where you're sick and believe.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sanaa na Mitindo. Remember, we air every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You can't afford to miss this episode with me, Isaac Barak, every Wednesday. So today we start a new series. I'm so very excited. We are doing the series called Kenya's Finest MCs, and in the house we have an amazing MC, anaitwa MC Headboy. MC Headboy was a creative presenter, a creative at Classic 105, and now he is one of the best MCs in Kenya. So we'll get to know his story. So karibu sana Bwana MC Headboy.
Asante sana mwenyekiti. Nina furaha sana.
I'm so excited to have you today.
Thank you, Barak.
We have been waiting for this series like forever, and we're so excited to have you.
I am so excited.
Yes,
you know,
you can introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you. Kwanza, my mom, I would like to say a big shout out to my mom. I made it. I'm at Wema Tv. Anyway, my name is MC Headboy and I am an events MC. Now, Headboy is an events MC. He does Kenya Wedding Awards. Headboy does a skill up mentorship program. Headboy does, he has a dance crew called the Headboy Dance Crew. We have a company called Kent Events where we do events and we do hosting of events, entertainment, we do events consultancy, and we curate our own events. Yeah, we produce our own events and we market them out, and we do big events through Kent Events.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Tell us more about yourself. Ulizaliwa wapi, ulienda high school wapi, and where did you grow up?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nakuru is a good place. That's where I was born and brought up. And from there on, I went to Nakuru Day.
Okay.
Michinda Boys Primary School.
Michinda.
Yeah. Also, Nani was in that school.
Nani?
Raila Omolo Odinga.
Allah! Yeah. Where you had to say that.
It was not a small school. Anyway, that is Michinda Primary School.
Okay.
It's a boys boarding school. It was more or less like a junior military school.
Okay.
Hey, uko beating ambayo ilikuwa uko, you had to survive, and that's why you see we're very competitive nowadays. Hey, Biboko. It wasn't. It was a place where all the hard-headed kids were taken, or the kids, the rich spoilt brats. That's where they were taken to to neutralize them.
Yes.
So that's why I studied, and then I went to Nakuru Day High School. To Nakuru Day, I did my 4 years there, and then I went to Nairobi Aviation College, where I did community development and social work. So I'm a certified social worker and a community developer. Okay. And from there, I decided, you know what? Wacha niingie kazi. So I worked for Nairobi Women's Hospital for close to 1 year. And then I think the trauma was too much because I used to see a lot of rape cases, sodomy cases, you know, seeing an 80-year-old woman raped, or getting to see a child who is 2 months raped. And you're the one who's taking the photos for evidence and all that. It was traumatizing for me. So I started an organization which dealt more on prevention rather than a recovery. So I started an organization called Kenya Youth Against Gender Violence. We went through the country, we trained over 10,000 people. And through the training, I was seen by some lecturers from universities here, colleges here in Nairobi. So I was taken by one college to be a lecturer. So I lectured for close to 2 years. And I had a back and forth because I was so good at my job that colleges used to steal me. Like, I'm here today, I'm here tomorrow, I'm here today, I'm here tomorrow. So it was a back and forth for me because I related so much with the students. So from there, as you know, colleges in Nairobi, you're teaching like 5 to 7 students. I felt bored. So I started marketing for my own course. My class within 6 months became the biggest class in the campus. So I was given the position of the marketing manager So I became the marketing manager. I marketed. They even gave me the opportunity to do a course at Nairobi University, Moi University, to public relation and sales and marketing. So once I finished that course, then I decided, you know what, nimefunza kutosha. Let me go to other ventures. I tried working for Parapet Cleaning Company as the head of training and also marketing. And then I was like, it's not satisfied. I decided to do now Radio Africa. I went to Radio Africa at
Classic 105.
Mike again was my boss.
Where?
Yes. So it was a nice time there. I was a creative. And I worked there for close to 1 year. Then I decided, you know what? Mimi maneno ya employment azimio imeisha.
Done.
Yes. So I decided, you know what? Mimi nimesema I'm going to be a full-time MC. It wasn't an easy decision. Because ile maneno nilipitia minor. Oh, sorry, you're not minor. Ile maneno nilipitia, it was too much. Because when I quit my job, I was getting paid good money. I was in a 2-bedroom house as a young person, and I'm single, and I have all this money, lavish life. And then I decided I want to be an MC.
Yes. Ground zero.
Where I remember my house was locked. I was chased out. My things were auctioned. And I decided to start from the beginning again. But that is how I began. I wouldn't want to go there. I'm sure the question is still coming. But generally, to say the least, I would say that it's been a good journey. For me, you see, like you are an MC, Barak. You are a very good MC.
Yes.
And we love you so much. We love your work. And so me, I was like, unlike you, who was told you can speak properly, be an MC.
Yes.
I was a stammerer. I was boring.
Wow.
Very
boring.
I was boring.
Unaanza tu
And if they're my classmates who are watching, I'm sure they would be my witness. I remember there's a time I was unaona ile kusoma paragraph kwa class yenye teacher anakuja anasema, you are going to read the first paragraph, second, the third and the fourth. Now mimi nilikuwa napatiwa and then you'd find that ikifika kwangu the teacher would get bored. Like even like, okay fine, you're the last one, okay just do it.
Just do. Manze watu wanachoka. Na kucheka.
Walicheka wakaboeka. So when I started reading, everyone could just switch off to whatever they were doing.
Jeez.
So I was so boring. I was, not boring, but you know, I think if it was nowadays, nice soft life, I would have been taken to a special unit.
Wow.
Because if you can't read properly, Father Lord, we thank you. We thank you, Jesus. Watu wangu mjasikia, najua mnasikiliza story. So generally, what was
the starter? Ikaisha. How did it end?
So I continued stuttering from up to college.
Up to college.
Yes. So once I finished college, so in college I went and did community development and social work. However, I was always in the mass communication department. Yes. So in the mass comm department, I used to see how they could do things, communication and stuff. And also at the mass communication, I used to go there for, public speaking. I could watch them, I could admire them. I remember this one day for sports, it was a sports day at the college. And I decided I was going to do the announcements. Niliongea hivi kidogo, and then the teacher was like, no, never touch this microphone. This is meant for mass and communication students.
What?
So, yeah. And then he was like, and by the way, you're boring. And I was like, oh.
Where?
So, we continued. And then I just started speaking. Nikaanza tu kufungua tu drawer kwa kioo. I started speaking to myself how I would do that. And one day I went to a crusade. For the believers. I went to a crusade and the pastor was like, hey, wale watu ni wagonjwa hapa, touch where you're sick and believe. As a young person, passing through all that as a young person was too much for me. So I decided Mimi nataka kuongea properly.
Amen.
I remember, and then he said, watu wenye wamepona wakuje. And then me, I just went there. Hata mimi pia nilikuwa na drama. So I went there, and where were you sick? And I'm like, I was a stammerer. And now you can speak. Now, and then, kwa kusema, I can now speak properly, I stammered.
Jeez.
The pastor called me to the front again and he was like, you know what?
Amen.
You shall speak in front of people.
Amen.
You shall address nations.
Jeez.
You shall address thousands and thousands of people. Your mouth shall be your income.
Amen.
And I'm living to that up to now.
This is so nice that MC Headboy was a stammerer, now not a stammerer.
Yes.
Alafu healing yako ilipatikana kwa crusade.
Kwa crusade.
Siku hizi crusade hazifanyangwi mingi. Siku hizi watu wanaendanga church. But this is so nice.
Yes.
This is so nice.
Yes.
So what does it take for one to be a good MC? You are one of the finest MCs we have in Kenya. So what does it take to be a good MC?
Thank you for your generous words.
Yeah.
Well, for you to be a good MC, it doesn't take much.
Okay.
It's actually, it's your personality that people look out for.
Okay.
It's very personal. For you to, when you're hiring an MC for your wedding, it's something that reflects your personality. It's something that reflects your standards. It's something that reflects your persona. You know, an MC is a reflection of you. So I would say an MC is a manager.
Okay.
And when you make two people laugh, that does not qualify you as an MC. Yeah? An MC is not just to make people jump and laugh. I'll go through so many examples to show you. An MC, he's the manager. He's the public relations manager of that event.
Okay.
You remember that post I put juicy? It brought a lot of issues when I said the MC is more popular than the wedding planner, than your parents, than the chairman of the committee.
Yeah.
Honestly, Barak, when the food ikiwa late, who do they call?
The MC.
When the bride she's late, who do they go and ask? Where's the bride?
Where is the bride? The MC anaulizwa.
Wazazi wakosa chakula, watauliza nani?
MC. Ule MC alitunyima chakula.
Watu wakitaka kwenda bari na masaa zimeenda, wataongea na nani?
Wanaongea na MC.
So I think the MC is a centerpiece of any given event.
Yes.
He's actually he's the melting point where he brings everyone together and he makes sure that, you know, 1, 2, 3 has been done.
Yes.
So for you to be a good MC, you must be a good manager.
Okay.
Number one. And for you to be a good manager, you must manage your thoughts.
Okay.
You must have clear-cut thoughts. This is what is going to happen. This is the time I'm allocating for dancing. This is if it's a corporate event, this is what I would like to communicate to the clients of my clients. You see? So another thing about an MC is a person who can talk properly.
Okay.
Is a good orator. Is a person who when they start speaking, people would keep
turn
quiet
and listen.
Yes. An MC is a person who has authority.
Okay.
An MC is a firefighter. And let me say this. Ideally, an MC is supposed to be there just to make people laugh. But you see, in case of incidents,
okay,
an MC is supposed to be versed with how to handle incidents.
Okay.
Let's say there is this shortage of food.
Okay.
Or the rings of the bride and the groom are gone. Or it's a corporate event, the CEO is about to make a presentation, and then all of a sudden, he loses track of the things he wanted to do. So, meaning esema, ni easy sana. Just have a good train of thoughts. Get your thoughts, implement through people, and just manage people.
Okay.
And make them happy, make them dance. As for me, I make them dance. I have a group of dancers that will help me hype the crowd.
Nice.
They're not there to dance for the people, but to help the crowd.
Okay.
So I have a very good DJ who knows his job.
Okay.
So, and then mine is a clear-cut job. Wewe ni MC. Wewe ni watakano kufanya 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So my dancers know this, my DJ knows this, I know my job. So at the end of the day, you find we have an event that people wants to call us more and more and more.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, what would you advise a young man who wants to enter into MCing? Most of the time parents don't allow maybe their children to enter into the space of arts. Because number one question inakuanga, will this career or will this talent bring food on your table? So what's your take on that? And what would you advise maybe someone who wants to enter into MCing?
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. For any young person who wants to be an MC, number one, know your game.
Yes.
Put your house in order.
Okay.
Make sure that you have just have you see this career. Unfortunately, it's not structured.
Okay.
Barak.
Yes.
There is no college here in our university that offers Master of Ceremony course.
Yes. Hakuna.
So it means it's a free market.
Yes.
Ukiamka asubuhi uchekeshe your landlord, you are qualified to be an MC. Yes. So you find it's a highly unregulated field, and it has now put everyone, everyone feels like they can get in and walk out at any given time, and there are no standards and there are no operating procedures.
Okay.
There are no references that people can look. There are no bodies. Okay, there are two bodies that are coming up, but I think they have not been empowered to execute these issues that we're talking about.
Okay.
Or anyway, but I would say MC. If you want to be an MC, chekesha, dance, have a good a good thought, and have a keen eye as well, and it will be well. But again, it comes from the heart, and people will love you, your style. You don't need to have whatever it takes. When I joined, I was a stammerer. I could not do anything, but now look.
Nice.
It's just believing in yourself.
Nice. What cuts you out from the rest of the MCs? Kuna wengi actually in Kenya, but what cuts you out?
With us, you get more. You get more in this sense, like like in the industry. I think we are among the only people who give dancers. They take the clients through the whole process of time planning. And then also we do rehearsals, which are done for free. Our style of doing it is a bit different from the rest. We are more or less like you see, fine weddings. Fine weddings are into finer things, and that's why you see my dancers. When we come to dance in your wedding, we come with like 5 to 6 change of clothes. Yes. So as the music changes, so does the dancers. I am there. Our hype is a bit premium. It's a bit of luxury entertainment for us. And we believe in giving more. Tunapeana vitu nyingi. Tunapeana vitu nyingi.
Full package.
Tunapeana vitu nyingi.
Full package.
Yeah. Barak, when you book us,
yes.
Hey, you walk out with so much. If you're wedding, just call us for a quote. I'm telling you, utafurahia kazi. And yes, we have so much references on our social media. People can look up to, into our work and see the kind of work we do.
Nice,
but we're very different, even from the photos. Even from the photos, the videos that we post, they're quite different. And we love being different. The kind of games we play, the kind of dancing that happens is quite different from the mainstream. And I believe that's what makes us stand out. And that's what makes us get these events, because most of our clients are high-profiled people. It's a high-end weddings, mostly. More or less like corporate-ish weddings.
Yes. So are there people you looked up to? Ukisema mimi nataka kuingia kwa career ya MC.
Yes.
So kuna wase maybe ulikuwa na look up to, unasema mimi nataka kuwa kana nani ama nani?
Well, Barak, as I've mentioned earlier, I was a stammerer. I could stutter all the way. I am self-taught. I am self-taught. And I remember I used to look at Michael Oyer. You know Michael Oyer? Peter Oyer, Michael Oyer. This is Michael Oyer.
Yes.
And I could ask myself, how could this
person speak?
How could you speak so flawlessly? I mean, he was so flawless. And I was like, oh, Jesus. And then, years pass, and Michael Oyer calls me to host their wedding.
Wow.
Yes.
Jeez.
And I was taken back. Let me tell you. What was the question?
People you look up to as an MC.
So Michael Oyer, I used to look up to him, and I also, got to meet him in real world, and I did their family. I've done their family weddings. And then the next person I've also looked up to is Eric Mundy. But it's not for the gimmicks that he has right now. But for any keen person who is into, who has a keen eye, you'd know that Eric Mundy is very industrious.
Yes.
He does things beyond his job description. He's always coming up with a new project. He's always doing something, and I think that is what I really look up to. And then the last person was John C.B. Okumu. John C.B. Okumu, his English is impeccable. I mean,
That guy can talk. Yeah? I followed him for years, and apparently he was my desk mate at Radio Africa.
Nice.
You know, people have always looked up to. We meet, we bump into each other, we interact. I used to listen to Maina Kageni every morning. I used to listen to Caroline Mutuko, Shafi Wero, and all that. And then one day, I'm in Radio Africa, and guess who is doing my briefing? Caroline Mutuko. And then guess who is my boss I'm reporting to every morning? Maina Kageni. So I would say that I've met the people I looked up to.
Okay.
And I think I looked up to them, I learned something, but I customized something called MC Headboy.
Okay.
And MC Headboy has become a brand that people now believe and trust in. And when I started my job, I didn't give this story. The producer said we should
make
talk.
sure. Make sure.
We release everything. So, Barak, so you've seen I'm employed.
Yes.
I keep running away from job to go and do some gigs. And then one day, a gentleman calls me. He's called David from Devi from Ninga Melodies. You should call him. David he's really mentored so many people.
Yes, I will call him.
David Sly, MC Serious.
Yes.
So MC Serious, you know, he had a company, so he could get like 5 jobs in one day. And then all those 5 jobs, they want MC Serious. MC Serious was the thing. MC Serious was the in thing. People wanted, you know, you have this bass. You know, me nafanya hivi bro. Oh, me na kuida Headboy na.
I like MC Serious.
So he had this, you know, huge voice here ya mtungi.
Yes.
And here I am with mellow voice. Amenituma show. Ameniambia ende waambie your client sikuji. So you are the one who's controlling. And then I'm like, hi, niaje, amenambia kuji. And they're like, oh God, this voice is so disappointing. This guy is so mellow. This guy has bass, and they're calling me for. And then from there, I got paid.
Wow.
The first wedding. And I remember telling David, I don't think I can do this job. Because, David, I'm a stammerer. I cannot go stand. I've never done a wedding before.
Okay.
This is too much for me. And mimi, I'm a stammerer. So I remember, tukafanya hivyo, and the first day kwa hiyo wedding, kuna musician alikuja kuimba. Hakuwa irudisha microphone. Alikuja kama akakuwa MC.
What?
Yeah, so I didn't tell David. I think this is the first time he's hearing it. So akuja akachukua, and then I was like, but then it's a good thing he's taken, because I'm going to learn from him anyway. I've never done a wedding before. I would have done it wrongly. It's good that he's taken the microphone. So there I did my first wedding. I went to Facebook. I posted the photo. I still have the photo up to date. And I said, I've done my wedding #1.
Nice.
The following day, from there, David was told I did a good job. I don't know who told him I did a good job. So I got the second job.
Yes.
Headboy, niaje? Unakuja next week, kuna kijob kingine nimekupatia. So I did the second wedding, I did the third wedding, I did the fourth wedding, under Ninga Melodies.
Wow.
And I became a sensation. You know, I was different. Yeah, I was different from the rest. I was this guy who used to put on uniform.
Yes.
Yeah, guys would wonder, why is this student controlling us? You know?
Yes.
So it's a very nice story. So we went by, and Barak, I started counting my weddings because I wanted to show people that stammerers, or you didn't have whatever it took. You don't need to have whatever it takes.
Yeah.
For you to be
a good MC.
A good MC, or be an MC. Not just good, just be an MC. You just need to believe in yourself.
Yes.
Barak, I counted those weddings up to now. I've got to 456 weddings.
456?
Yes. In 2018, we did 80 weddings within 1 year.
Wow.
Yes. So by the grace of God, we've been able to do so many weddings.
Wow.
And I'm happy to say that most of them have been high-end. And because it's high-end, saying high-end is a big deal, because, you know, when, Barak, if you're spending 3 million or 6 million in your wedding, you look for the fine things.
Yes.
You just don't go to you just don't pick any service.
Yes.
So when you're picked with someone who has such money, it means they've known that you have value, and you are someone that people can, you know, be happy. You can entertain guests, because in our guests we get governors, we get ministers, we get cabinet secretaries, and all that. Yeah. So we pride ourselves in high quality entertainment. We call them premium services.
Wow.
Yes.
So while rendering your services, this is a bit off from the topic.
Yes.
A bit, are you serious?
Yes.
So while rendering your services, which is one of the most funniest or embarrassing moment you have ever had as an MC?
Where? Maina, let me. Oh, sorry, you're not Maina. What are you called? Barak.
Maina. By the end of this show, you have decided I am Maina. Yes.
Let me tell you. So this day I'm in a wedding. Where? Okay, let me not do the wedding.
Yes.
So I'm in this event. Yama college students.
Yes.
It's a Mr. and Miss this college.
Yes.
So I put on properly. I'm in a tuxedo, and then in these new shoes. So I go to hype.
Yes.
Where me and my tux, the shoes decide, the sole of my shoe decides to go off both soles. Sema kicheko shule mzima. And you know, students, when they're tipsy, they don't spare you. They're as raw as it can get, blunt.
Very rude.
Walikuwa wanacheka baka wanaketi chini. I ran backstage. I changed. I took some shoes from my dancers.
Okay.
I put them on. I came back. Then just coming up from the changing room was just another comedy. So it was so embarrassing. But you know, I think these are the moments which make another one. Another one, I decided. So the groom was trying to call the bride. So, and then I'm in the microphone, and then the groom is like, babe. And then I'm on the microphone, so I'm like, babe. And everyone is like, whoa, did you call her?
What?
But anyway, it came out funny. And I think those are the moments that I think
make you.
Yeah, I've had sad moments as well. I've had beautiful moments. I've had, I once did a wedding where the bride, she was very sick. Hey, bride alikuwa sick. Actually, she was on drips.
Wow.
And so during the wedding, we finished the wedding, and then once we are done, they see an ambulance.
Wow.
And everyone is like, why do we have an ambulance in a wedding? And they see the bride getting into the ambulance because she's sick. And she's like, but she danced. But the thing is, I'm the one who choreographed, you know, stage managing some moves here and there.
Yeah.
So after that, 41 days, I wake up in the morning, I see so many tags, I see calls, and I'm like, what's up? Opening, I see links of bride dies after 41 days.
Jesus.
Yes. So imagine,
what?
After 41 days, I see my bride there, and then on the newspaper, I see it's me and the bride. We are dancing, and you can know, you can imagine.
That was so sad.
The kind of sadness. It really hit me because the bride, she was very generous. I remember she paid for me a flight to and for the event.
Wow.
She booked for me the best hotel in their place. So she was very nice. So it really hit me in a big way. I've had the first wedding I did after during COVID. The groom got COVID.
Wow.
Yes, and I remember that day I kept on insisting they put on a mask.
Okay.
So the groom got COVID, and he was locked in. I think it really hit me as well.
Okay.
It really hit me like we had become close. You know, the time that you were with this client, you talk every day, you prepare every day. You have now beyond the clientship, and then now you are now into friendship.
Okay.
And then boom, COVID hits, and the groom is hospitalized. So I would say,
kumekuwa na moments zenye zimekuwa sad na zingine nzuri.
I've been to weddings where the groom got in with the Superman song. Yeah, everyone went down laughing. I've been to weddings where I've been paid. I've been given a tip of 50,000 shillings.
Jeez.
Yeah, just for the good job. Yeah. So I would say we have had our own moments, both tender, both exciting. Yes.
So we have a new segment called Pop Quiz.
Pop Quiz.
Yes.
Bring it on.
So in ya maswali tu, very simple, very basic. Unasema maybe a few things. So
quick
ya
answer.
kwanza.
Right.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is ugali omena.
Ugali and omena.
Oh yeah. Anytime.
Kweli we ni wa Lakeside?
I am a half caste of Luo and Kikuyu.
Oh, nice. I believe most people
Barak,
don't know this.
No, Barak, you are sharp. You must have seen this.
Nice. So, who is your favorite gospel artist in Kenya?
It keeps on shifting. I once had Sarah K. Then I went to Moji Shot Baba, and now I think my best nini is Guardian Angel.
Guardian Angel.
Don't ask me. It's not for those wrong reasons or any other reasons. It's just because his music is right.
Sawa sawa.
Yes.
What is your favorite app kwa simu?
My favorite app is what's up? Yes. I know people who love nini ZZZ, but anyway, what are you saying?
Achana na hizo. What's your hobby?
Which hobby? I love walking.
Okay.
I love running.
Okay.
Every morning I run from Roysambu to Kigithurai. Yes, I like exercise, and then I go for my morning prayer, and then in the evening I take long walks.
Ukipita Githurai haogopagi ku...
Sibabagi simu! Sibabagi!
Your favorite book?
My favorite book is the Bible.
Wow.
I'm not good I'm not good at reading, so I prefer audiobooks.
Okay.
And if I have to read, I think it's the Bible. That is the closest book.
Masoma ni ngumu. Lakini umesoma sana. You have also been a lecturer.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
That was my most boring job. Yeah, masomo, no. You know, creatives don't like sitting down.
Your favorite pet?
Pet?
Yes.
That would be a puppy.
Have you petted any, umeka pet yote na jina ya pet?
When I was young, yes. But nikakuja Nairobi, Nairobi utaweka pet gani? Na mnaishi kwa ploti. So I would say I would love a puppy, but I've also reared a puppy before. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
That's it?
Yes, that's it. We are done. Actually, hata tumeongezewa time.
Oh my God.
Na director
time moves so fast.
So fast. Tungendelea
mdomo yetu no Barak, this is time kidogo.
This is time kidogo. Tuongeze. Okay, it was so exciting having you on the show. Nimefurahi sana. You are one of the best in Kenya, and I'm so honored and humbled also as an MC to have you on our show today. Tumeshukuru tena sana. So unaweza cheki ile kamera yako uambia wasee social media handles zako where people can find you and Kent events and all that.
Okay.
Yes.
Am I good?
Yes, you are good. You are good.
Thank you so much. My name is MC Headboy, the host of The Most, and find me on all social media platforms as MC Headboy, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, MC Headboy. I have a dance crew called The Headboys. Find them as The Headboys also on all social media platforms, and also we all come from an umbrella body called Kent Events. Kent Events is the main page. Please go and like and subscribe to our channel, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Tumeshukuru sana. So that was all from us here at Sanaa na Mitindo with me, Isaac Barak. I'm so excited and I can't wait for the next guest. He is another big MC in Kenya and we can't wait to have him. So that was all. See you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. here on Wema TV.